There was this student project, and when the rocket shot into the sky, the students burst into tears. It was that venture into building rockets that got me hooked. After all, my expertise lies in aerospace. In Taiwanese society, people rarely dare to take on such projects, especially university professors. So that's how my dream of working on rockets began. It was seeing young people and having their support. When you're not determined enough, you encounter more hurdles. We had no money, no government support. Even the Science Council didn't back the project. I had to piece together different elements to make the plan work, and it was very challenging. But witnessing the students' passion and their enthusiasm, you couldn't help but feel touched. I love it when a group of people come together and embark on a task. As the students were nearing graduation, I found myself growing increasingly anxious. I was actively pursuing funding. My aim was to venture out and establish Taiwan's first rocket company for them. I felt a bit overwhelmed, so I decided to step outside the academic realm. In 2014 and 15, I embarked on my entrepreneurial journey. And in 2016, I founded a company called T-Space. But in 2018, I left it due to differences of opinion. It's a bit complicated to explain, but between 2014 and 2018, I rapidly expanded my social network, encountering numerous types of people. I gained insights into the world and realized Taiwan's industries are diverse and professional. Some even play a role in the space industry, contributing in a small way, like through undertaking subcontracting work for companies in the United States, Japan, or Europe, or producing components for space-related projects. Until I graduated high school, I hardly ever ate breakfast. During my childhood, my parents were occupied with farming work, and my dad also worked night shifts. I would always want to be the first one to open the classroom door at school. If I got there at 6 a.m., I would think, wow, I'm amazing. So I guess I never really had breakfast. It was only when I went to college that I started having breakfast. Despite always being very thin, I was active when I lived in the countryside. I ran around every day. At that time, I had no concept of space. During holidays like the Lunar New Year or Mid-Autumn Festival, we would set off firecrackers. And I would get this exhilarating feeling, especially when the skyrocket shot up. That was probably the closest thing to a rocket launch for me.